Hey folks, it is hot again. No surprise in that. Still 101 in McAllen. Edinburgh at the airport out north of town's 100 degrees. Rio Grande City at 102. Eastern part of the valley, not as hot, but still plenty warm. 91 Port Isabel and Brownsville. 96 Harlingen and Raymondville. Add the humidity in, it's pretty uncomfortable. Feels like anywhere from 102 to 110 across the area. That means the dew points are up, the humidity is high. And with that, temperatures don't drop all that much at night. Upper 70s, low 80s for your lows. And then tomorrow it's hot again, but we are keeping it, the 100 plus along and west of I-69C. East of that, you're looking at upper 90s across the area. About 88 at the beach tomorrow with a lot of sunshine. Normal high for this time of year is 94. We're looking at 98, then a couple of 97s. The records are at 102, 101, and 100, so probably not going to reach those in the mid-valley. And again, those are our records for Weslaco, but I think the upper valley is still probably going to get close to 100 from about McAllen on westward. Satellite today shows some high clouds moving across this morning. Those have since moved out. You might have awakened it to a relatively gray sky, but it burned off in a hurry. As we watch Future Track, it's quiet tonight. During the daytime tomorrow, the sea breeze tries to trigger an isolated shower or thunder shower. If it happens, we're talking really, really isolated. I think for the most part, it's a dry day, and we're keeping dry in the forecast. But as we go through the next few days, we're going to continue to add more and more moisture. That cooler air off the Gulf, as it does every day, comes in to replace the very warm air over the valley. But if you add some moisture to the mix, get that air rising, make it a little less stable, and you can end up with a shower or thunder shower. And that could maybe happen on Friday. We're putting the chance at probably 5 to 10%, but at least there's a chance now. We haven't had any chance for a while, so we're working that back into the forecast. We're still on the bottom end of the scale, but at least a slight possibility. And in the long range, probably a better possibility. We'll look at that in the next half hour. Most of Texas quiet. There's the big ridge. The ridge moves to the north and off to the northwest and eventually opens the door for this tropical moisture to seep into the area. We're not talking a lot, but a little bit, and that gives us, as you can see, an isolated shower on the sea breeze, perhaps beginning as early as tomorrow or Friday, but a better chance over the weekend or early next week as the high goes to the north. That southerly fringe opens up and allows stuff to move into the region. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, and the long-range models, again, hint at a better chance for rain about 10 days down the line. At the coast, winds out of the southeast 10 to 15 knots. There are 3 tides tomorrow, 251, 1101, and 634. So tonight we bottom out in the upper 70s, warm and humid, maybe some patchy clouds later on, southeast winds. Then tomorrow back up to 98. Plenty of sunshine again, hot and humid. If there's a shower, it's going to be one place gets it. It's going to be there and gone. But that may be the opening of the door to allow isolated showers then beyond that. Again, we're keeping our chance of rain at less than 10%, but at least there's a possibility. 1 or 2 places pick up an isolated shower. Temperatures stay in the upper 90s by day, upper 70s by night. Western half of the valley, probably hotter than that. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.